How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Abyss. I'm Azag, doing a little nerdy video here and doing a kind of a rundown of my Ultra Sabers Mantis lightsaber. So yeah, let's check this thing out. Alright, so like I said, this is the Ultra Sabers. This is the Mantis. I don't know, I know there's a couple different colors, so I don't know if this is the Dark Mantis. I think that's what they call it. But yeah, as you can see, it's a curved lightsaber. You know, kind of comes to mind with Count Dooku, but this is probably double the size of the Count Dooku replica sabers that you see out there. So it's more of like a samurai sword, you know, two-handed, you know, parry, power strike type deal. It's really thick, sturdy metal. Let's just kind of run from the bottom to the top here. So you look at the pommel. It does have the holes. It's vented because this does have the soundboard in it, the Obsidian Light. So it does have some basic sounds for ignition, retraction. It has a few clash sounds and the lockup sound. So yeah, really cool, very loud soundboard. And then I got the pyramid studs going around. Pretty cool. First thing, it gets really skinny. Of course, if you unscrew this part, that's where your battery compartment is, because this one does not have the rechargeable batteries. So it takes 4 AAAs, which you just unscrew this. Soundboard comes out, you pop the new batteries in, and you're good to go. Coming up to the next part, and you got this nice sturdy, I think this is aluminum probably, the black overlay with, you can see the nice polished stair step design underneath. Really like that, it really catches the light. We got the CoverTech wheel, so if you want to actually hook that to your belt, you know, this just locks in. You can get the little accessory from Ultra Sabers. Like I said, this was a grab bag. This is a mystery bag, so they have different levels to where you're guaranteed to get sound, or you might get one with sound, or you know, things like that. But yeah, this one came with this Obsidian Light soundboard, so super stoked about that. It's kind of going up into the bend here, the elbow. That's where your ignition switch is. Turn it on and off, and this will also activate the blade lockup sound. Like if you're, you know, having a messing around, you want to, you know, act like you're cross-bladed, you know, you just activate that from there. Then you got this really high polish piece right here above the elbow before the emitter. You can see it's got, you know, some ridges in it, and then these really sharpy, like they're pretty deep cuts. Probably won't be able to get that focus because it's so bright. But yeah, pretty solid looking. And then we come up to this part, which right below the emitter, you can see that there's like a silver dot and then a black hole, silver dot, black dot. So these silver ones are just slightly dented in and they're polished like this part. And then every other one is a window that goes straight to the blade. So when it's fired up, you will get the blade color shining through here. One of the screws is a little different. Sorry, one of the holes is this one here. It's actually the set screw that holds the blade once you put it in. Right now I just have a basic blade plug in there to protect the lights, the LEDs, which are, I think, about right here. So like if it gets dropped or something, the LEDs won't fly out or nothing can go in there. If, you know, your kids grab a hold of it and start flinging it around, nothing can get in there and break your lights. And then, you know, the emitter itself, it's got these deep grooved polished steel look. I believe that's just aluminum again, but you know, but it's housed with solid metal. You can hear that. And then of course you have the 3 cutouts, deep cutouts, which it looks really cool when the blade's ignited. You can see right through that, like I said. And then with the lights coming through here, you know, big streaks here, I mean, it really makes the saber look really bright. And the reason these are here, you can use the 3 of these holes and actually install like these big crab claw like steel things that kind of just go around it and, you know, hug the blade, and they're probably stick off a few inches, but I'm kind of glad I didn't get those because I would have taken them off. But yeah, this is the Dark Mantis. I believe it's called the Dark Mantis, but yeah, really big, sturdy. I got really big hands and it's fairly comfortable. I can hold this in different ways and be in complete control of it. Yeah, so we're going to turn the lights out and fire this bad boy up. Like I said, it's going to look extremely bright white on the camera, but it does have like a silverish, grayish tint to it, and it does flutter a little bit, which you can't really see on the camera just because this thing is so bright. But in person, you know, it's got the nice little glow. Flickers just enough, like pulses, so I mean, it looks like the real deal. And like I said, it's just going to wash the picture out, but I do want you to get an idea of, you know, hearing the sound and seeing what it looks like while it's fired up. So let's get the lights unplugged. Let's get the lights down and check this thing out. Yeah, so you get kind of a rough idea how bright this thing is. I'm a tall guy. I'm between 6'4", 6'5", so I didn't want to swing it around too much and hit the ceiling. This is kind of a small room, but like I said, you kind of get an idea for how bright this thing is, even with the lights on. Blade lockup. So yeah, I think it has like 5 or 6 different actually clash sounds. So you can get a couple of them out here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And it's really simple to get these blades out. Like I said, this is a mid-grade blade. You can do light dueling with these actually, and there's quite a few places popping up all over the place now that teach you how to fight, like fencing styles that you can use these blades for, and sabers, and actually fight them. There's national competitions I've seen popping up on YouTube and stuff where people cosplay the whole 9 yards, and it looks like you're watching a movie. But yeah, this is the 32-inch, I think, mid-grade, but they have different blade options if you want brighter or fuller color, or you know, to where you can actually sit there and hack at each other and not worry about it. But yeah, actually I'll show you how to do that. Like I said, set screw to get the blade out. This is the basic blade plug to protect your LEDs if your blade's not in. Just put it in there, make sure it's all the way down, and just a simple set screw. Just snug it, you don't want to bust that thing. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so that's my quick little rundown of the Ultra Sabers Mantis. I am currently working with them to do a custom build for a red one, and when they're done, these are going to be hanging over my movie theater screen in the living room. Yeah, so when that video comes, or when that lightsaber comes, I'll do another video, and of course we'll show you what it looks like when it's all done, with them actually mounted in the wall. But yeah, so for those of you that see the Ultra Saber, Saber Forge videos online and I wonder if it's a legit company or if these things are really, or if they're really worth the money, yeah, these things are durable as hell. Like I said, you have tons of sound, light options, different parts you can change out, different pommels, different emitters. I mean, some of these sabers are so customizable, it's crazy. Like light switches with lights in them and everything like that, or big bulky switches, kind of like the, you know, the old, like the Darth Vader had the big square on it, things like that, or sorry, the Luke one had the big rectangle switch. But yeah, so that's it, Ultra Sabers Mantis. That's it for now. Hails and horns, everybody, and we'll see you soon.